What's going on, everybody? I'm just sitting here chilling. I don't have my shirt on or nothing. I'm just sitting here watching Drink Champs. Is like one of my favorite shows. Right now on YouTube. Pretty good show. Um, just checking in to see what everybody was doing. Yeah, you see, yeah, I'm at the crib, sitting here chilling. I think I'm about to cook in a second. Um, Not only am I about to cook, but I got a couple of things going on today. Um, I gotta find me a job. I really do, because I can push. I do other things, but at the same time, with that job, it's like a different mo. They don't they don't look at you the same. They don't try to look at you the same. I'm not even smoking right now on camera because my girlfriend was talking about me smoking on camera, talking about it's a bad vibe. I don't have my followers up like that. I just need to talk about real life situations. Right now, I am currently unemployed. Even though I do have money, I still am unemployed. I don't. I was the assistant manager at Ross. Not really. I'm sorry, not an assistant manager. I was a stockroom lead. First, I started at Ross as a retail associate. Went from a retail associate in 1 year and went to and got a loss prevention job at Ross. And after that year of being a loss prevention specialist, I got promoted to an area supervisor. In less than a month, I got area supervisor stockroom lead. Um, a couple of things have happened. I went through a deep depression to the point of where, like, I got mad. I'm still really mad because they still owe me money. Um, Anybody knows that in any job that you have, that if anything happens, like to the point of where you're basically getting promoted, that you're supposed to get a raise for every promotion. Um, I didn't get that. I didn't get that at all. My store manager, who is now fired because he was unable to do his job, didn't like the fact that I was telling him that he needed to do his job. He didn't like that. I guess he felt like that he was better than the company, because he came in all headstrong, thinking that he knew everything when he didn't really know anything. I was basically doing all of his jobs for him, which means if I had to sign something, I was doing that. If I had to make tills for the day, I did that. If I had to close the store, this is a real situation right here. Um, my first day of this job, I'll never forget it. It was on November the 13th. The reason I won't forget it because November the 13th is my birthday. Um, I had to work from. They had me working the mid shift, and that was from four. No, that was from 2 to 7, because it was my first day. They wanted me to just get used to it. Um, he asked me if I could stay later. I said, if you want me to, I can stay to close. And he said, okay, cool. Um, that night he left. Didn't clock out. Didn't even think about clocking out. None of that. He just left. And after he left me there on my first day by myself. Even though I knew the job, he left me there to close the store. Not supposed to happen. Um, and then there was a couple more instances where I was working at night. The whole month from November to like November 13th to like December the 12th, 13th, or something like that. I was basically a closing manager, where he would be there and he was supposed to be there until closing, and then he would leave talking about that he had to go home, had some different things going on, which I knew was bogus, but at the same time I was getting that money. Um, Fast forward to like I'm gonna say February. In February, we got swamped with a lot of stuff already for the payroll. Mind you, this is Ross now. Um, on a regular day, on a regular truck, you get like anywhere from 125 to 150, sometimes 175. I can clear that all day. But when you get in trucks of 290 and 300 plus, you're not gonna clear that all in my time frame. I got there at 4:30 in the morning. When I got off, it was 12:30. If it during that month, I was getting off. It was like 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and there was no help. There was no help at all. Like they had two other shifts. They had these other chicks that were working there. I mean, these other managers that were working there, area supervisors that were working there. All of these were women, and they did not want to work. They did not want to work at all. So basically, it was put on me to do all the work. Um, about March 9th. March 9th, my my district manager comes in early in the morning. It's 4:30 in the morning when I clock in. My district manager got there at 5. As the truck is being checked in. When she gets there, she sees everything that's going on. I didn't even know that neither one, not my not my assistant manager, or the store manager with her. Guess what? They come out of nowhere, running. I mean, running to the office, running from back from the office. Um, when they were running back from the office, they ran straight to the stockroom, acting like they were doing work. This is the first time in the whole time that I've been back there in the stockroom that they had ever been back there. She asked a couple of questions and then says that I needed more help, which I already knew. And I told her, I said, I've been trying to get a lot of help back here, but the store manager and the assistant store manager have always been shaking me off. And then whenever I try to get somebody to come in here for a late shift, they don't get nobody. So she stayed there the whole entire day. She did a little bit of work back there, and then she left and went to the office. When she leaves and goes to the office, I don't see her anymore until I'm about to leave. I get all my stuff together, and I asked her if everything was fine, and she said, "Yeah, everything's good. You're doing a great job. You just need more help, and I'm gonna try my best to get you as much help as possible, because this is a team store." I'm trying to get that glare out your face, but I can't really do it. Mm, yeah. So she said, yeah, she was gonna give me as much help as possible, and that she would thank me for my service. And I said, can you give me a phone number where I can call you? And she, oh no, let me backtrack a little bit. All right, she did all that, and then it was about 8 o'clock on that day, and she asked me to, no, she asked everybody to come up for the rally meeting. The rally meetings, when we take everybody that's in the store, depending on one spot, we tell them all the views that we want to get off for the month or week or whatever, or the month, week, or day, whenever we have the rally meeting. On this particular one, she goes on to say that the store is about to get a raise. Um, then while she's saying this, she said, "I'm pretty sure that all area supervisors should already have their raises. They should be all well over $12. At this time, I'm only making 11.21, and this was after my first raise as area supervisor. So after that, after all that stuff was done, I asked I asked my manager. I was like, so why are we going to talk about this raise that I'm supposed to get? Okay, we're going to talk about it. A week later, he fires me. Yeah, yeah. I still haven't received compensation. I've been calling Yasmin. I've been calling. I called the main store, and I'm also going to the store. Now, mind you, I've gone to the store at least 4 times. I've called the store at least 8 times. Every time they tell me that there's something going on, I'm about to call them again. After I call them again, if they don't tell me something, then I'm gonna call Yasmin. And after I call Yasmin, I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna call her boss. If something doesn't happen, I'll be back on. Thank you.